All right, guys. So, prisms. We're moving on to all other prisms. So this is what separates a prism from other shapes. So this is how you're going to be able to identify it. Is it's going to have two identical bases. So if you look in our example here, the one is highlighted. All right. So our base is this part right down here. Let's pick a different color. Let's pick yellow. Is this part right down here where that B is pointing to. So that's like what it's resting on. That's its base. It also has this triangle up here, which is the other base, okay? And then, so it has two identical bases. Those are going to be two triangles that are the same shape. And then the other sides, all right, are going to be flat sides. So when I think of flat sides, I think of something, if you're resting that object on a counter, it's not going to roll. Like if you take a soup can and put it on its side, it's going to roll away. If you take a cereal box and put it on its side, it's not going to roll away. It's going to stay where it's at, okay? So that's what I think of about for a prism. It's a flat side, something you can rest it on. All right, so like I said, soup can is rolling away. Okay, it doesn't have a flat side. However, a cereal box, that would be a prism because you could rest on its side and hey, it's going to lie there. So just to like simplify the definition down as much as we can. So this is where all other prisms, meaning there's not a rectangle at the bottom. The other shapes, there was a rectangle at the bottom, it had four right angles. This one, not so much. So this is where please look at the surface area formula. So this would be somewhere in your notes, put other prisms and then put this formula, okay? It might be a good idea to have this in there as well, okay? So to find the surface area, okay, what we're going to do is we first have to find our surface area formula is a height between the bases, perimeter of the base times the perimeter of the base plus 2 times the area of the base. So surface area equals h times p plus 2 times b. Okay, that's just our formula. Found it right down here. Something good to write down. All right, so from there, we have to find those variables, h, p, b. Guys, I would always find these first, then plug them in, okay? So our height between the bases. This is where we have to find our two identical bases, which are going to be this triangle up here and this triangle down here, okay? Those are our two identical bases. So we are finding the h, which is the height between the bases. Well, that is just going to be 16. Now, what it asks for, p, that is going to be the perimeter of the base. Perimeter of the base. So we found out that our bases are the two triangles outlined in green. We have, even though this 15 is down here, this 15 is up here as well. It's the length of this side. So all we have to do is just add up 9, 12, and 15. And when we do that, we're going to get 36. And then we have to find the area of the base. Okay, we have to find the area of the base. So to do that, the base is a triangle. It's a right triangle. So it would be 1/2 base times height. And so for that one, the base of the triangle, and anytime we're finding it, and it shows a right angle right down here, okay? So here, let's erase some stuff. But we have a right angle right here. So anytime we're finding the area of a right triangle, it's always just the base and the height are the legs. So the right angle's pointing to 15. 15 is the hypotenuse. It's not a leg. 9 and 12 are the legs. So it's just going to be 1/2 9 times 12. Okay. So that is our B. So now we just plug that into our surface area formula. So surface area equals 16 times 36 plus 2 times, and when we find the area of the base, it's going to give us 54. So 2 times 54, and this is